Okay. All right. I'm gonna make it quick because I got two quick testimonies. So the first one, we are doing our taxes. Well, yeah, we're kind of in the middle of doing our taxes, right? And so I kind of left it to, my husband, Bubba, to take care of, because I was like, you know what? I got other stuff to kind of do, and if you could just kind of talk to these people, ask them these questions, that would be great for our, business strategy and all that other stuff, right? And so he did, and he had the conversation with them and everything. And then so when I asked him, like for the update and what happened and all that other stuff, he was like, oh yeah, we probably gonna get a refund. A refund? And then he told me how big the refund. I was like, excuse me? I was actually very surprised, because last year we ended up owing, but this year we made more money and you still want to give us a I said, look, I don't really know how that happened, but listen, that was the first testimony, because I was like, oh my goodness, okay. But then I realized after we went through our taxes, because I was like, you know what, we should really just kind of go through them and kind of see, because he didn't really have like all the answers. And so sure enough, one of the answers that he gave, he was unsure about, and so we have to go back and correct it. But I'm still believing that it's about to be a refund, and I actually think it may end up being even more. So period. Okay, the second one. All right, the second one actually happened today. So if y'all notice, my face is kind of like shiny. That's because all this Vaseline on here. So I'm in the process of taking these things off. Y'all call them freckles, but they're not freckles, and whatever, they hereditary supposedly, but I'm not saying that anymore. They broken off of my bloodline in the name of Jesus, because I don't want nobody else to have to deal with this. Okay. So anyway, my face look a little shiny or whatever, so I went to the dermatologist, and this is the second session. So the first, well, technically it's the third. The first session he did like one of these, I think this one, he froze it, and then it didn't obviously really go away. So then he was like, well, we can do the heat one. And so he did the heat one the last time, but then I was like, it really don't look like nothing changed on my face. So he was like, okay, well, before I even got there, I was asking God, even this morning, I'm like, God, do I really even want to go to this appointment? Like, I really kind of don't, and also I really kind of don't want to pay for it. But even more so than that, I'm like, I really don't see any changes, so really, should I go back? And I was thinking about this, but I had already confirmed the appointment twice, because people called twice. But anyway, so when I got there, he was like, yeah, nothing really changed, so I'm gonna just comp this one. What? Oh, I ain't gotta pay nothing, period. Okay, so I ain't had to pay nothing today. I legit was ready to pay like a copay or something. Nothing. She was like, okay, have a great day, we'll see you back in a month. Bye. God is good.